Okay, hi, my name is Ope Alabi. I'm an electrical engineering major at the U of I, and this summer I worked in two departments at Underwriter's labs. The first one is the combustion lab. This lab mainly deals with equipments at home that you'd use for like gas and cooking. For example, your deep fryer, gas or electric oven, or a heater, that kind of thing. And testing here is concerned to make sure that the heat that the appliance burns is efficient, like so you're not getting too much heat from one equipment. Also, there's no fire or smoke hazard, and for example, say you left your stove on, you're not burning your house down or something, because that really suck. The second one, I spent about a third of my time in combustion lab. This next lab was the appliance controls lab. This lab deals with mechanisms that you use to control basically every single appliance you can think of. All the testing ran through there. The testing here is designed to make sure that the structural integrity or the electrical integrity of your control is still there, like say after a flood or a fire or something like that, or if you had an electrical surge or power surge, like your equipment isn't breaking down because you had like poor equipment or that kind of thing. The kind of controls we use are, the kind of controls I tested are used in fridges, ovens again, and just industrial lights, or the lights up here also. You got to make sure everything is working perfectly and there are no mistakes. And we also did there's an example of a test we do where we run about 30,000 on-off cycles for switches. So we have to make sure that, say you're using the same like light switch over like 10, 20 years, like the switch itself still works, even if you have to change the bulb. You don't want to have someone come in over and over again to switch it or something like that. At first, I assisted other technicians in doing their own jobs. So when I came in, I was very green. I didn't know how to do a couple of other things, so I had to watch them, observe them, figure out how they did stuff. And about like 2-3 weeks in, and they got enough confidence in me. They started giving me some of my own projects, and I'd have to run tests on them myself. And when I was done, I'd have to record every single thing about the test. So what the temperature was like outside, inside the lab, in the sample I was testing itself, whether it was a pass or a fail, what I thought about it, that kind of thing. Oh, I also had to complete data sheets for that. I probably should have said that. What I gained overall from the experience was valuable practical knowledge to complement the theoretical knowledge I already had in school. I mean, for example, my first week in, I was already discussing theories that I had just taken tests on like a semester before. So everything that I was learning was just like a great complement and help to everything I already learned in school. And I also learned exactly what it means to be an engineer and how the office scene is like, because I wasn't sure coming in whether I'd wanted to be like a desk engineer or I wanted to work like in the field or do something like that. And it's really helped clarify that for me. By the way, I don't want to work at a desk job. I want to work out in the field. In conclusion, we'd like to say thank you to Eric, and basically Eric, what's his name? Yeah, Steve Herman and the people in the appliance. Joseph Albers, Jeffrey in plastics, my mentor John Lazari, Gloria Hahn, Michael Henry, Yolanda Shields in power distribution, Rob, Dennis, Ken in combustions, and Curtis, Phil, and Mike in appliance controls. Thank you.